Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we are doing a review of a custom build that I made that I actually thought that I did a review on a long while back when I reviewed the set um, Being There, Donut That. You could check that out back on the channel. Um, and in that video, I commented about me doing a custom build, and I didn't realize I never actually made the video for it. Sorry, this doesn't wasn't going there. I just had it up there so it wouldn't fall off. And so this right here is a custom build of a cafe shop or a coffee shop or whatever you want to call it, little breakfast lounge or whatever you want to call it. But generally speaking, I was talking about in that video about how there are very limited amount of available sets that they make that have coffee shops. And the one that I purchased, Being There, Donut That, was kind of one of the only ones I was able to kind of get a hold of, even though it wasn't an interior design. And I did mention in that video about how what I think is a good set to use for making your own little shop similar to that one, or maybe something like what you see in front of you, is the Lego City camper van set 60283, because it has really everything you would need to get started on that. Well, with that being said, I used those pieces from that van that I had, the camper van, along with some regular just bricks that I had purchased from the Pick a Brick at one of the stores, in addition to a couple of other pieces that I had ordered off of the Lego website before. So there's a lot of these pieces are just generic pieces that shouldn't be hard for you to get a hold of, or you might already have a good amount of already in your lineup. And as far as the things that make up the interior, as far as things like coffee mugs and whatnot, and coffee machines, you're going to see how most of that was used from that set that I just mentioned, the camper van set. So jumping into this, you see here, it is a box design, a little shop setup. You have the doorway here. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty well, because I know it's going to be hard to see the interior, but we're going to open this up because it opens because of the hinges to show the full interior. But here you see the entrance, and then you also have just the windows in the front. And then you've got a window in the back for I believe the title is a barista, the coffee maker, who, they have a little bit of light coming in for the back. I threw in some black bricks just to kind of break it up a little bit. I'm no master builder, but, I try to do what I can. Here you have that kind of pseudo ventilation type of thing going on that sometimes you have on top of buildings. Maybe steam comes out of there, whatever the case is. Threw a little tree for good measure on the front. So if you want to post someone standing out in the front, drinking coffee underneath a tree, you could do that. Don't mind, I'm a little under the weather. So opening this up in this clamshell design, so you could see here, I actually have, this is the family that actually came with the camper set. And let's see here. Let's take this off so you can see it a little bit better. So this guy has his mug that he's drinking at the coffee counter. And there just have the baby on top of the counter. So the counter is like one of those kind of bar type of counter setups, if you would call it that, where you're looking out the window and you're able to drink your coffee as people come in. And then over here is where you have, I'm going to see, I don't remember how easy I made it to remove the top, but it's going to make it easier for us to see. Over here, so this right here is our main food area. So, and you could see here, this is going to come off now because this is actually part of the stability. But for me to show it to you guys, this area kind of really needs an overhead view for you to get a lot of the detail. Now, this figure right here, I actually got from, I had a let me just cross reference it real quick. So yes, just looking up the number set that it was. So I bought a little helicopter fire set for my kids, and this was set 60318. So in it, you had a guy. This guy was cooking hot dogs on a little grill, and in that set, some of the pieces that came with it that I utilized for this set was, there was, well, there's him, and let's see. He had a hot dog. I didn't end up including that in the set. I was thinking about it actually at the time because, but then I realized that I wanted this to be more breakfast theme. But they had a garbage, and I thought I included it, but I guess I ended up taking it out because I think it got a little cramped. I remember wanting it to be somewhere in the area near where the door was, and I realized it didn't fit because it was cramped. But that's one thing you get from that set is a garbage. But essentially, I used this guy to be the guy who's a server because I thought that he had that look, that he could be doing this. Now, one thing that you get in that set of the camper set, you get a little coffee machine. I kind of changed it up a little bit. It looks more like that, and I kind of switched up some of the colors on it a little bit, because now this one for me is more of like a milk dispenser, and this is the coffee machine part that I made here with some other pieces I had. But generally speaking, this main piece here you could use for the coffee set. Take a look at a video on that set. I didn't make a video of that set because my set was already torn apart by the time I already gave it to my kids. But if you look at any reviews on that set of the camper van, the one I mentioned, and I'm going to put the link in the description as far as the it on Amazon for you to purchase it if you want to. You'll see it had a coffee machine design that was like that. In this case, for my build, that's more of like a milk dispenser, or like a froth. I know I'm gonna butcher it, but a frother or whatever that is, where it makes it like, it blends the milk a little bit and creamy. For those people who are into coffee, they know what I'm talking about. This also came with the bottle tops in that set, and I thought that was really cool because you would have like water, and then so I took one of those same caps, I put it on a brown cylinder piece that I had extra, along with, once again, I'm sorry for the lighting, along with a couple of other cylinder pieces I had. I just put a clear piece on it, so those could be pre-made coffee, and then obviously the one with the can type of opening could be water and another form of beverage. That set for the camper came with all of this right here. So I thought that that was really good. All those goodies it came with. I don't know if that's considered a cookie or a strawberry donut, but you have the two donuts there, the strawberries, and these are like little chocolate um, pieces there. So that part was great. It also came with a croissant. So that was also great. It also came with the egg pieces and an extra egg piece. So it came with a pan as well. I don't remember if both of these pan sets came with it. You know what? Let me check the set just to confirm. Okay, so it doesn't come with that pot there, but it does come with the pan. And I use that to there to make it like a that is the stove, the gray piece. And I use this for an additional stove piece. So that was cool. So like I said, you're getting most of the stuff coming with this already, the croissant, the egg. I just used a clear piece here, slanted piece as your register. And so I thought it came out nice. I had enjoyed putting together the little coffee machine setup that I have there. Obviously, it'd be different types of things going on there. I don't know all the different things you have in a coffee shop, but usually they have a lot of different spouts for different types of things: espresso, coffee, milk, cream, all this other kind of stuff. So I thought that was nice right there. So there's a little build, a little quick look at this little build that I have. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this is something that you guys can roughly do with getting that set. And I think that even if you got the camper set by itself and form just a stand, because even then with the coffee, with the, I'm sorry, camper set, if you take the panels off of it, you can make it to where it's almost like, because they have like window pieces, they have like a few other different pieces. You can make a little stand similar to the Bean There donut shop. Bean There set, you can make something similar to that with the actual camper set itself, taking it fully to pieces and building it the way you want. Because it comes with all the stuff you need to make a little breakfast setup. And for $15, that set goes on Amazon. Honestly, I don't think you'll find a cheaper setup to build a coffee shop. It actually comes with two coffee mugs for that set. Like I said, all the pastries that you see here. It comes with the can of water. It comes with an extra can top, like I just mentioned. It also comes with the eggs, the croissant, two chairs actually, so that's good as well. And like I said, all the other generic pieces that you want to have within that set should be enough to do that. So link's going to be in the description for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the build, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.